got 3 tanks already, so they can deal with some of that dive, and there's the Azir. A little bit of a shuffle, a little bit more safety as Schalke try and get on towards the back line.
Yeah, Azir, another of those champions that got a tiny little buff to base, which is why it could be a little bit of a benefit for this type of a champion.
Gilly is looking for a fight here in the mid lane. Abadagi is going to land the slow. Blue working his way away. Does still have the flash.
Uh-oh.
You need to... Okay, it looks like Blue has accepted that he's going to die and is just wasting as much time as possible. Gideus
is like, I am
last split. He did so, and he seems to be very much a leader for this team in terms of just his ability.
Yeah. No, I mean, the W passive is the one that gives tenacity. Now I'm getting all mixed up on it. It does give you AD, though, after you use it.
Yeah, it's, if you take magic damage, you get extra magic resistance. We see Genax jumped here in the top lane. He's going to use the Stormbringer, but nowhere to go. Tinks looks for the flank position limit. Clearing out of control ward. Tinks is in the right spot here. Treat's going in with a Hex Splash, but can't quite get there. Infected Cleaver to the face of Neon. Tinks takes his first kill of the game, and now they're looking for the chase on limit for a 22-minute soul.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about this play is because of the time, the waves are just now hitting each other in bot lane. Like, they could have put that pressure back into bot.
Behind Schalke, there's a lot of minions here, but Blue will clear them out very quickly with these soldiers. Broken Blade. Wall shot knocked back, and here comes Genax as well. Broken Blade's going to flash in with the Hexagon mid, and there's a shockwave, and Blue is done for. Hero's entrance coming in from Limit as well as Tinks joins the fray, and SK and Schalke are committed to a Barney in the top lane. Limit punches the wrong way, and immediately...
Tinks, of course, he lands the Q to get on him, and then he can stick on him with the Frostfire. Now this mid lane turret is finally going to be knocked down. Taken away from...
For it to chunk through, so Neon will just be gifted over a sizable sum of gold, but working his way up. Treats is going to try and act as a bodyguard. Keep Broken Blade away. Of course, they played on TSM together, and Broken Blade has been caught out. Treach flashes forward for the stun from the E. Hero's entrance now going to put Limit in all kinds of hurt because he's surrounded by 4 members of SK. Gideus tries to jump onto Jezu, but Gideus is the one who's targeted down by SK. Face call in from Treats. That's another. Tinks gets the shutdown on Gideus, and now this Ocean Dragon is available. Sharima slide in Schalke. Limit gets the kill on Blue, but there's an answer, and Tinks is still chasing. It's going to be a 4-for-1 in favor of SK. A quadra kill for the Doctor in the jungle.
I love it. You gotta hype up your fellow medical man. I like what you're doing there, but Tinks just running through SK, and that's what I'm talking about. In AoE burst, not single target. So yeah, I like Tinks' chances for survival in these coming fights a whole lot.
Blue, all of them had good performances, Treats especially. And when you look at the caliber of opposition they played in that week, you have to think that
same thing, but Broken Blade cannot be shut down like he did in the last fight, or Schalke will not stand a chance.
Oh, here comes the Grand Starfall. Gideus is diving in. Look for Jezu who flashes away. Broken Blade coming in as well. Gideus tries to jump on. The shockwave lands. The hero's entrance is there as well, and this is the perfect team up for Schalke. They found their man. They found their mark, and they're able to pick up 2 kills quickly. Broken Blade on the backline takes out Genax, and there is only Treats and Blue left alive. Blue almost done for. One more spear from Gideus in his rear will cause him to die. And in the end, Schalke find the fight they were looking for.
Oh, the spear from the back. It absolutely shuts down SK there, and they spotted out Jezu. Singling him out was huge for them, and they were also able to burst down Tinks pretty effectively. That's not just going to deny the soul. You think you'd be out of range. How does he even shoot you from over the wall? It's a little bit unfair, but at the end of the day, it's not too bad. You know, we set up like Tinks should be like unkillable in these fights after he got that quadra kill, but Broken Blade can be doing a huge burst of
184, yes,
oh my
but you
God,
were very close. This time they are looking to do a little bit better than that. Currently sitting at plus 1,659 now. It's a 4v5 if you go for it. Treats caught out. We talked about vision. You could see they just didn't know Abadago was in the bush.
Now Blue's getting TP'd on by 1 million people.
Grand Starfall coming in. Here's the TP counter for SK. Shockwave dodged away by Blue, and now Broken Blade up towards the top side. Treats is caught out once again. Neon there in the midst of it all, and Treats is already done for. He's down. Neon gets one. Tinks going to try and chase onto Broken Blade with the Hexagon made him, and the hero's entrance coming in as well. Schalke are dive bombing into the fight, and Jezu hasn't had a chance to auto. Now gets a couple off onto Broken Blade. Blue down as he uses the stopwatch. Broken Blade taken out as he steps into the bush, but you can see the game plan from Schalke enacted perfectly. This time their eyes will be set on the inhibitor tower and the inhibitors shortly after, I am sure. Schalke, unless you can just run at your opponents, and Treats on 11-2. Shurelius was changed so it gives AP more than the health it used to give. Makes it very bad item for Alistair as well. Maybe you could go Chem Tank to run at your opponents, but Schalke just used the fact that they can't really be engaged on to take this inhibitor in the top lane. They're looking for mid. Bot lane Broken Blade's there as Treats now goes in. The stun's going to come out on Limit, but he's just so tanky. He has the stopwatch as well. Face Call's going to drag back one. Broken Blade trying to dive in. They're looking for Jezu on the back line. Treats is already dead. Neon goes unstoppable. And what can you do? Gileas, the front line, Aegis, Assault just blocks all the damage, but the Rend is still available. available here for Jezu. You can see Blue has to use the stopwatch. Neon's still alive. Dived in with a Cure Instinct, and now he's going for more. There's Genex down. And Jezu and Tinks, the last two men standing. But they won't be for long. Schalke stampede into SK's base.
Looked a little bit dodgy when that Mundo got the quadra kill, but after that moment, Schalke knew exactly how to approach these team fights, and they're going to walk away with their second win of the split.